Yo, what is up, guys? Today is Friday, April 11th, and I'm gonna go over the trades that we took today, that me and Adi took, and signal to the Discord. Today was the last day of the Discord being free, unfortunately, because we can't be giving free sauce anymore like this. And we have our reasons to put it paid. It's not because we need the money, but it's mostly just because the quality of people increases once it's paid. But that's just yap. Let me get straight into the trade recap. So the first trade that we took was this data trade. So there was two data trades that we ended up taking today. So the first one was this one, right? The data highs at 8:30 right here, and then data lows right here. Okay. Right there? Was it right? No. What am I talking about? Right here. That just looks like a data highs. Yeah, 8:30 was right there. So we ended up taking this 2 minute inversion right here to the downside. I really like this trade. We did sweep some type of sell side right here, and then we continued lower off this 2 minute inversion. And we ended up taking a 1-to-1 on this, targeting like this low right here, ends up getting smacked. Second trade, I didn't take this trade. The Discord did take this. I did take this. I tried waiting for a better fill around like this 90 area, 95 area. I didn't get it. This is the second trade that I took. I did end up taking a loss on this trade. I did really like this trade. We had London lows. Let me show you that. London lows right here. So that's where my TP was. And yes, that did end up hovering at around this level. So I was waiting for an SMT there. Um, we did tap a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Let me mark that out for you guys. And I did want to see a continuation lower from there. Looks like we took out London lows though. Let me check. Yeah, we did end up taking London lows. So yeah, we did tap into this 50-minute. Beautiful sweep of that 50-minute. Then we have this 1 minute CISD right here. I waited for a tap into it. An open high low close of that candle to be specific, which I got it right here. And I ended up taking my position right there. When we did sweep this internal low, I did end up moving my stop loss to right here on the high of this body of this candle. So I was in a sense mitigating my risk, So I could have taken partials, but I did want to see at least ES take London lows, which it didn't, and then take SMT, and then take an SMT from there, a partial on SMT. And yeah, so I did end up taking this loss. So you know how I trade. If I do win on the day, I will just walk myself out of the account. It's the smartest thing to do. You're not over trading, so you can mess with your psychology, whatever you want. If I do lose, I will take a second trade, but I will be 50% de-risked of what my normal risk would be. So I did end up trading the 10 a.m. news candle right here. Where is it? Right here. But actually, I did end up taking this trade on ES, which I haven't traded the S&P 500 in fucking like 2 years or something. So let me get into that trade. This is a trade that I took. So we were balancing off a 15-minute right here, and you can see the wick of this candle, how it pushes higher. So we were balancing off this 15-minute, and then we took data lows while being in this 15-minute, and you can kind of see there's like low-key, it's not really like a break of structure, but like kind of a break of structure. You can see how price starts moving to the direction that I want it to be moving. So I'm very intrigued in going long, especially to the data highs, which were right here. And then my final TP was right here. So I ended up taking two partials. My first partial right here and then second right there. It ended up being good. And then I waited for this mini fair value gap to get filled. You can see it right there. This is the 15-minute. I'm going to take it out. The mini 1 minute right here, it ends up getting filled. I see a reaction from it. Once I see the reaction, it starts coming above this candle. I enter a market order long. And it's just fucking pancakes from there, whatever you want to call it. Butter chicken. I don't even know what the expression is. But yeah, WS trade. I did end up going break even on the day because I did de-risk on this, even though this was more points than the other one. Was on ES though. Kind of weird for me to take shit on ES, but I did like how ES was moving. ES was closer to data highs at the time. Let me check out NASDAQ, how high it went. Yeah, we never ended up taking this high, which is the high that I ended up closing on ES. And then price obviously is at data lows right now. I mean at London lows right now, which was my first initial draw on this trade. You can see how ES is way closer to data lows. What else can I show you guys? The Discord. Discord is no longer free. Today was the last day actually. It's gonna be like 70. It's gonna be $63 because we're running a 10% off right now. The main reason that we're starting to charge, even though that we do have a shit ton of people in this shit, is because we want to improve the quality of people. Um, because there's so many people that just first signal bot us and we don't care, but we want to improve the quality of people. And if you do think about it, $63 per month is like $3 per time that we go live. 20, it's a week. So 20 trading days per month, and then we give our back testing classes, obviously psychology classes, and we're gonna start incorporating some like what do you do with the money that you make, right? Investing, how to find high value growth stocks in the stock market, and yeah, I mean, pretty good value. These are the trades that we took today. Um, 1-0 with the Discord, though, because if we went with the Discord, we won't trade again. I went 1-1, so I didn't end up going break even, but the Discord did eat today because we're only gonna signal A plus setups to the Discord. And yeah, this is a trade recap of the day with a little bit of the Discord sauce, and I hope you learned something from this.